from Tajiri Resources, we are speaking to Exec Chair Dominic O'Sullivan, who is going to tell us about a very interesting project in a very interesting location, the Yono Gold Project in Guyana. But before we get into that, can we get a bit of an introduction to Tajiri Resources, please, Dominic? Because this is the first time I'm having the pleasure of speaking with you.
Yeah, thank you, Danielle. So Tajiri is a Canadian junior, TSX-V-listed. It was founded about 2012. Graham Keevil, who's our president, was the main force behind that. He came into Guyana looking to follow on our success. I'd been with a previous company, had taken that from woe to go, called Azimuth. He moved in at ground next door. As Azimuth was being taken over, I came out of that company and foolishly for a geologist bought a drilling company, and I did some drilling for Graham for equity. And then I came on board in a full-time fashion in 2016. We've been sifting through projects. We took a venture in Burkina Faso, a couple of things in Guyana, but we've finally settled on what I think is going to be the company-making project called Yono.
Now, Dominic, we are very lucky to have you with us to tell us about Guyana as a mining jurisdiction, because you are a rare person on this earth with decades of experience there.
Yeah, I kind of washed up here in 1998. I'd worked all over the world, West Africa, Western Australia, Eastern Australia, Jamaica. And when I came here, I saw opportunity for a geologist who was working as a geologist. And I could say I could put together something, because this place is basically West Africa, rifted off, same or similar prospectivity endowment, if you like, but regulatory environment and cost of entry much lower. And it was vastly underexplored. And so I decided I'd stay here and make a go of it. And I'm still here after 30 years because there's still a lot of opportunity to follow up.
I understand that it's really been developing in recent years, particularly infrastructure toward where your project is. Can you tell us a bit about the Yono Gold Project?
Certainly. This project is essentially located within the tenure of G2 and G mining. It's a discovery that started in 2019 with G2 drilling some first drill holes, I think November 2019. And the project is, it's a special one. It is within 150 meters of essentially 9 million ounces of resources that run down its eastern boundary. So you've got an underpinning to our value, because at some point in the future, whoever is developing this mine, and we know G mining is actually in development yet. We don't know what's going to happen with G2's side, whether they'll develop themselves, have somebody else take it. Anyway, eventually we're going to be needed. And then, of course, if you have a block of ground right next to 9 million ounces, that is one of the best places in the world to go and explore. I mean, you only have to look at the number of mines in the world that have shut down. Somebody goes back in, bit of a fresh idea, new idea. They discover more ounces just next door to that. So it's basically a brownfields play, but starting fresh. So that's us in a nutshell.
Can you catch us up to date on works on the ground? I understand that trenching is currently underway, and you have released 2 batches of trenching results.
Yeah, that's right. So we usually, in exploration before drilling, you want to have a bit of an understanding of the geology, the structure, where the gold is running. So our first pass was auger. We got some very encouraging auger results, and then we started to follow up those with trenching. It's like all areas, it's structurally complex in these Proterozoic Archean terrains. So we're just doing the trenching to get a good understanding of the geology, locate the structures that are giving the gold. And one of the things with this district, if you look at G2's deposits and G mining's, it's very long strike length, but within those, most of the gold's in short strike lengths, very long plunging chutes. And so our trenching's been there to pick up structures. We've got the structures now, and we've just started, and as we announced this morning, Toronto time, we've just started to get the first really good widths and grade intersections. and confirming which of the structures are the real givers, the real goers. And now we're on the point of aggressively following up on those. So we've got some more trenching going on, and I'm hoping we'll be drilling within the next 1 to 2 months. Might be sooner than that if our next couple of trenches come back with some real stellar hits. We'll just get right into it.
Can you tell us a bit more about those next upcoming milestones and catalysts we should be paying attention to?
Yes, certainly. So I think our investors can expect to see some more trench results. They'll see us announcing some expansion of our team, like an appointment of an exploration manager, an acceleration of the work that we're doing, more excavators, and then looking to announce that we're starting drilling within the next 2 months. Plus, I believe we're going, with the results we announced this morning, I don't have a doubt that we're going to get more good stuff. And so investors can look forward to that. And that's why I'm smiling so much in this interview, by the way, Danielle.
Well, likewise, because I get to learn about Guyana as a jurisdiction. You and I have had a wonderful chat about its history off camera before hitting record. And we're all nerds here on this channel. So that's been a joy. And it's really fun to get involved in following a project right at the beginning when things are starting to heat up. So our fingers are crossed for you. And we'll be speaking with you soon, Dominic. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Danielle. All the best.